The exhilaration of flying is too keen, the pleasure too great, for it to be neglected as a sport. The desire to fly is an idea handed down to us by our ancestors who, in their grueling travels across trackless lands in prehistoric times, looked enviously on the birds soaring freely through space, at full speed, above all obstacles, on the infinite highway of the air. No bird soars in a calm. We wrote to a number of the best-known automobile manufacturers in an endeavor to secure a motor for the new machine. Not receiving favorable answers from any of these, we proceeded to design a motor of our own. It was the first time in the history of the world that a machine carrying a man and driven by a motor had lifted itself from the ground in free flight. If birds can glide for long periods of time, then, why can't I? The airplane stays up because it doesn't have the time to fall. What is chiefly needed is skill rather than machinery. All the money anyone needs is just enough to prevent one from being a burden on others. For some years, I have been afflicted with the belief that flight is possible to man. My disease has increased in severity, and I feel that it will soon cost me an increased amount of money if not my life. The balancing of a flyer may seem, at first thought, to be a very simple matter, yet almost every experimenter had found in this one point which he could not satisfactorily master. Thousands of men had thought about flying machines, and a few had even built machines, which they called flying machines, but these were guilty of almost everything except flying. We figured that Lilienthal in 5 years of time had spent only about 5 hours in actual gliding through the air. The wonder was not that he had done so little, but that he had accomplished so much. It is possible to fly without motors, but not without knowledge and skill. If I were giving a young man advice as to how he might succeed in life, I would say to him, pick out a good father and mother, and begin life in Ohio. A man who works for the immediate present and its immediate rewards is nothing but a fool. Every mind should be true to itself, should think, investigate, and conclude for itself, wrote Ingersoll. Do not let yourself be forced into doing anything before you are ready. If we worked on the assumption that what is accepted as true really is true, then there would be little hope for advance. We were lucky enough to grow up in an environment where there was always much encouragement to children to pursue intellectual interests, to investigate whatever aroused curiosity. Man, by reason of his greater intellect, can more reasonably hope to equal birds in knowledge than to equal nature in the perfection of her machinery.
Congratulations on listening to these powerful quotes. Subscribe to our channel for access to all our transformational videos. One of the strongest ways to bring about the life that you want is by writing down your affirmations. Take a moment to post your affirmations in the comments below. Then comment on at least 2 other people's affirmations and impressions. Give hope and encouragement to others as we become one people.